Alright, what's up guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about why I feel like personally a lot of people are leaving Overwatch 2. Now, obviously there has been a big player dip. A lot of people on Steam aren't playing the game and just, you know, all these other platforms and shit like that. And I do think there is a reason for why a lot of people aren't playing Overwatch 2. Also, if you're new here, please make sure to subscribe. It really does help the channel out. I actually just became a YouTube partner the other day. I applied for it like yesterday or something. Still climbing the ladder and all this other shit, so don't worry. You're not going to see a bombardment of ads yet, I promise. It'll take me a little bit longer before I can bombard you with like 800 ads and make like $3 million in one video, so don't worry, not yet. In the future. Yeah, basically, you know, obviously if you're new here, just make sure to subscribe and shit like that. I try and upload at least every day and try to get like a couple of videos out and shit like that. All that being said, as far as content wise, I am trying to, you know, dabble my feet inside of different content, you know, play Overwatch, play all these other kind of games and shit. Also, I'm really dog shit right now with Hanzo. I haven't played in like forever, so it's just kind of my point, and that's gonna lead into my first point on why I think a lot of people just aren't playing in general. There are a decent amount of games that have came out that are kind of just even stealing my attention away from this game, which is, you know, X-Defiant and, you know, even like multiverses to a certain extent. First, multiverses is a different genre of game, so, you know, it's not around the same thing like how X-Defiant is, you know. My point is I think that there are just different games that are coming out at the moment that are just kind of just stealing the attention away from this game. For instance, if we go and look at right now, right, before I even make this video, a lot of the time before I make videos, literally just go and I look up Overwatch 2, right? What I do is, I'll show you guys right here, I'll go and I'll look up Overwatch 2, and this is like an hour ago, 5 hours ago, stuff like that. I look up Overwatch 2, and this is the people I see. I might just put it on screen anyway so you guys can see it, probably just screenshot it or some shit like that. My point is you don't see a lot of content around Overwatch 2. The whole thing is just necessarily negative, you know? When you even look up like videos, it's really just not necessarily negative videos, but it's kind of negative. Like a lot of the time you just see a lot of negative videos on Overwatch, and it's weird. If you go back to Overwatch 1, it's such like a beloved game, you would not see the amount of negativity that it was on this specifically. And of course, you know, it was a new thing and shit like that, so of course like a lot of people weren't being so negative and all this other kind of shit, you know. I think with just over time, just how the game works and all this other stuff, and people have been playing Overwatch 2, and you know, the switch from like 6v6 to 5v5 and shit, I think from that switch there, I think that's kind of what kind of just killed the game in general. I think a lot of people did not like that switch there. Get by chasing me down, but I guess. Oh my gosh, she's like one. I think a lot of people don't understand that, like, at the end of the day, that like that big switch was a lot for people, and people don't like switches in video games. They really don't. Or it's like, for instance, okay, so one thing that people don't know is that when Call of Duty switched from they didn't do any like big switches like that, like 6v6 to this, you know what I mean? What Call of Duty did was they did a switch from, it was boots on the ground to jetpacks. People did not like the switch from boots to the ground to jetpacks. Now, you had a lot of people that did like it, but Call of Duty has never returned back to jetpacks at all. I believe, if I am not mistaken, I could be wrong about this, but the last time that they did boots on the ground, or jetpacks, I mean, was, I think, Black Ops 3, if I'm not mistaken. I think the last game that was jetpacks was, I want to say it was Black Ops 3. I actually kind of want to enjoy the game a little bit, but I guess if we're gonna play nasty and dingy, you're gonna sit there and say no like you're good or something, like if you're not playing Junkrat. What the, get the fuck out of my face. I think the learning pool for this game is just egregious. Like, it is really bad. The learning pool for this game is just terrible. Learning to play this game and trying to, like, you know, actually become like a decent player for new players, regardless of the game being free, it's a lot. It's a lot. When I first started playing this game, it was kind of hard, you know, really annoying to learn. You had characters like Farah that's sitting here just whooping your fucking ass the entire time, and you don't know the counter switch. Counter picking on this game, there's a lot of dynamics to this game that's just kind of hard to understand, you know. Wanted to play Widow, but of course these guys are gonna be fucking losers, so I'll pick Farah and be absolutely annoying. That's how you want to play, I guess, bro. If you want to be annoying and fucking be whatever the hell that bitch name is. And that's one thing I really hate about this game. It's just the counter picking in this game. I'm not gonna sit here and rant and talk about how much I hate Overwatch, because I'm not going to. But I'm trying to like see as to why a lot of people just really don't like this game anymore, and why a lot of people aren't playing it. I think this game had a lot of fucking like charm to it when it first came out. A lot of people weren't doing the cheesy shit that they are now. I know a lot of people really do still enjoy this game, and I still enjoy this game, but I just know that there has been a giant player dip around Overwatch, and it just kind of makes me sad, especially because I actually really enjoy this game. So, you know, it's me seeing a giant player dip and not, you know, everybody playing the game how they used to. Like when it first came out, everybody was so excited, and I know that hype is obviously gonna die around games, you know, the longer that it's out and stuff like that. But man, it's just sad to see it. It's sad to see it, man. In other words, I think if this flops, I think it's gonna be it. Kind of like how Titanfall was. Like there is no other Titanfall. Titanfall ruined itself because it kept releasing around Call of Duties, which I have absolutely no reason why they would do that. I don't know that Call of Duty starts to die around its life cycle, around like kind of like the middle of its life cycle. So I really don't understand why you had to release during Call of Duty time. Bad decision making, just bad marketing right there, you know? Okay. Oh wow. That was actually kind of smart. Oh, you're stuck, Bastion. You're stuck, buddy. Bye-bye. One thing I don't see anymore is I don't see any pros playing this game like that. Like, of course, like, there's people, like, still playing the game, of course. But what I mean is, like, I don't know, dude. I don't see a lot of people playing this game anymore. It's so strange. It makes me sad. The demographic for this game kind of just went down the drain. Kind of went down the toilet a little bit. Of course, you got people still playing ranked and all this other kind of shit, but like, kind of do help keep the game alive. Like, they kind of keep the game like fresh and stuff like that to a certain degree, of course. Of course, you don't need pros to be playing the game to, you know, make it good or whatever, but. Yeah, it's like nothing I can do. Another reason why I just don't play this game anymore. Like, honestly, it's so annoying dealing with people like that. Definitely don't have to deal with this in X Defiant. Like, I don't have to deal with this shit. I deal with the most annoying motherfuckers in the game, man. Like look at that, bro. Like, nobody wants to deal with this shit, man. Like, unbelievable that I actually couldn't kill him that entire time. And then the TTK for everything is ridiculous. This game is just ridiculous. It really is. Like, I don't know. I am going to continue to make Overwatch content, but as far as like the frequency of how much I make it and all this other stuff, I don't know. Because I don't enjoy Overwatch as much as I used to because of characters like this, because of the just decisions that Overwatch is making. But I get so sick of being mowed down by Mwaga and just mowed down by other like different characters and shit. It's actually just really aggravating. It's not fun to play against at all. I don't want to sit here and get completely demolished by Mwaga. I don't want to do that. You know, they got Mwaga and what's it called, Symmetra or Sombra on their team and shit. So now it's just an impossible game. If you guys notice, he wasn't Mwaga at first, I believe. As soon as he switched, we just start losing. Like, the game makes no sense, bro. I don't want to sit here and play fucking tag with what characters I'm picking and shit like that. It's not fun. My friends aren't playing this game anymore. Everybody's moving on to different things and shit, man. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just time I stop playing Overwatch. I don't know. Maybe it's just that time. Me and my girlfriend don't even play Overwatch anymore. It's not fun anymore. Maybe after a new character comes out or something, and it's sad because they just came out with a new like Mercy skin. So like I was definitely waiting on that, but man, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. We'll see in the future. I do want to know what you guys think about all this down in the comment section down below. Just, you know, let me know how you guys are feeling about it and shit. Yeah. I'll see you guys later.